Hello. Bendiciones. Okay. I held my breath the whole time I was putting on my lipstick. Am I the only one who gets really, really nervous when I put on lipstick? Okay. If you guys are curious, this is the Stunner Lip Paint in the color Uncuffed. It looks good on me. Very fall. You know, very fall. I'm giving, hold on. This is how I wore my outfit today. I wore it like this because it's really cold. So I had this on because I stepped out after I went out of work. Listen, listen. Who was a part of the live? Who was a part of the live yesterday? Who was a part of the live? Who was a part of the live? Who was it? Who was a part of the live? Listen. Listen. Remember? Remember when I was in the truck a couple of lives ago? Guys, I swear, if you are not up to date with my lives, you are missing a part of the reality TV show. Guys, I couldn't make this up. Do y'all remember when the fire alarm went off? You know, low key, when I went back into the lobby, I asked what room was it? And they said the 5th floor because I was scared that I did something. I was like, I don't know, the microwave, the plate broke. Did I set off the alarm? So when I found out that it was in my room, I was like, oh my God, okay. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And I was like, okay, cool, 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 cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cute. I know I am. Hold on. I looked really cute today. You know what I'm saying? I got out of work and I was trying to find a coat that was like cheap enough, but it's not cheap enough. So I went out like this and I had my jacket like this and I was like, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I want? I want to get an oversized teddy bear, like almost like a medium-sized teddy bear, and I want to make it into a backpack because I want to rock a backpack that's a teddy bear. But listen, hold on. Here are some of the books that the House of Runas has gifted me. I'm going to start reading these. These are the first 3. We can start a book club if you guys have read these books. Who? An Amazing Way to Who Moved My Cheese, first of all. An amazing way to deal with change in your work and in your life. There's that one. Then there's be rebellious. Fight back against the culture that doesn't care about you. Megan Clinton. Ooh, scandaloso. How to be happy or at least less sad. A creative workbook. Wow. Wow, I need to do that. All right, I'm going to start doing this. That's a workbook. That's not even a book. And then I'm going to read this. Okay. Good choices. Who did them? Hold on, hold on. Oh, no, I can't play with my nails no more because people get really upset. I wish I knew, but I don't have the package anymore. But a House of Realness member gifted me these nails. It came in a box with a whole set of nails. And look how beautiful they are. I have these, you know, pretty nails. And they're just pressies. And you just press them on. This was the package that held these nails. If you want to see, look, I busted this nail. This nail is crooked. You see how crooked that nail is? But the other ones are good. Okay, this one I had to glue twice. And when I went out in public, I had to glue this one. So you see that it's crooked. So look, both of my, look, they leaning into each other. So this hand is busted. Look how busted it is compared to this one. Oh. Guys, I don't want to talk about my hair at work, but I know y'all want me to talk about my hair at work. Hold on, we'll talk about it. I have to come across as unangry. We don't want anyone saying that I am being too sensitive. Okay. Listen. Okay. Here's what happened. You know what? Let's keep this on. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. Here's what happened. I knew when I walked in that all eyes were going to be on me. I knew it. So I was like prepared and ready because I went from being natural to then going to straight to a wig, right? Ew, you know how much these were? These were literally 99 cents at City Trends, these glasses, if you're interested on where I got these. Oh, these nails? No, all the girls got nails there. All the girls got nails. You missed me today, Jamie? Listen. All right. Oh, I need some water. Hold on, I need some water. Oh, here it is. All right. Listen. So when I walked in, I'm not going to talk much about my job. Because I realize no matter what I say about my job, people are going to have their opinion about it. So I'm just going to keep that to myself. All I'm going to say is when I walked in, already my coworkers were doing the new girl thing. You know when you go to a new job? Right? And you're the new girl. So they be like, oh yeah, this is the new girl. You know, what's your name again, sweetie? So they do that. Like that gets a little annoying to me. So whatever. I'm still technically the new girl, right? They weren't really rejecting my wig, but they were calling me like, they were like, oh, okay, I see you switched it up. All right, looking like J-Lo. And I was like, oh, I look like J-Lo. Like, I don't like that. For me, when I feel some type of way, I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to say. But what I feel, you know what? The thing is that like, why I gotta be J-Lo? Like, why I gotta be J-Lo? And then I have my hair up like this. Ooh, my back, my BDDs. I have my hair up like this. And I had like two pieces out like this. Boom, let me show you how I have my hair. I was looking kind of cute. And I took a paintbrush. Literally, I took one of these paintbrushes. And I went like this. And this is literally how I went to work. I promise you, this is how I went to work. With a paintbrush in my hair. Like that. This is how I went to work. I didn't even care. And it looked cute, right? It looked cute. With a paintbrush. And you want to know something? Serving 101. You have to have something that makes you stand out, right? You know what they said? And this is why I kind of felt some type of way, because I kind of feel like that. They said I look like J-Lo in Enough. Remember that movie Enough, when J-Lo was escaping from that guy, Mitch? They said I look like J-Lo from Enough. And I was like, oh, wow, y'all really came for me. Remember when she was a waiter at the diner? And that's how she met Mitch? They said I look like J-Lo in that opening scene. I was like, oh, so y'all trying to come for me a little bit. All right, whatever. So what? You saying I look like J-Lo, thank you, because I know I look good. Like, why everybody got to be a hater? I'm not saying nobody's a hater, but like, I didn't come to work and tell you what you look like. No, I didn't say nothing. I said, good morning. Good morning. That's what I said. I said, good morning. So why you got to come at me and say I look like J-Lo? Damn, like, did you have your morning coffee? Because you feeling some type of way today. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Y'all saying I look like J-Lo, whatever. Like, how childish. Like, are we in junior high? Like, are we in junior high? Because I didn't go to work and tell you what you look like. Because if I really would have came for you, you would have felt some type of way. You would have felt some type of way. Because I would have been like, oh, so I see Patrick and SpongeBob came to work today. Oh, I look like J-Lo, thank you. But I see Patrick and SpongeBob and Squidward came to work today. All right, Pinky in the brain over there in the corner snickering. Don't come for me if I didn't come for you. We all came here to make our money, right? So why are we talking about this? What we should be talking about is what our sections are, what our side works are, and how many silverware we need to roll before the end of the shift, because that's what I need to know. Anything that pertains to my bag is what I need to know. I don't need to know what I look like. But thank you for your opinion that was unwarranted. And I'm going to go about my business and I'm going to still make my money. And it was mass slow anyway. Like, it was mass slow. The restaurant don't even stay open past 6. Like, and we close earlier than 6, honestly. Like, the latest I've ever been there was 3 o'clock. The latest. It's not even like, they're not working at the capacity that they used to work at. The other one is the same thing, but the other one I'm only working 2 days. This one I'm working 4. No, I'm working 5 days. 5, yep. Look, listen, I get it. People are going to say it's a compliment, but what I'm saying is that, like, all right, like, and then you're going to drag it on. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to drag it on. So it's like, oh, look at Miss J-Lo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then, of course, you know what? It's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know what? I'm tripping. Disregard everything I said. I'm tripping. Hello? I can get you on at Starbucks if you're interested. Yes. Can I work at Starbucks making drinks? You think I would be mad cute making drinks at Starbucks? Hello? Would you like a caramel frappuccino? Tall, venti, or grande? Do you want extra caramel? Almond milk foam? Hold the ice? You want that blended? Blended but with no ice. Okay, you want that shaken with 3 rocks? And then spit it out with 3 mammals watching me and clapping? Okay. Yes, please, please. Can you message me? Can you DM me on Instagram, totally transparent? And can you give me like a coffee cup emoji so I know it's you? Just a compliment, thank you. You know, I used to work at as a barista in Dumbo, Brooklyn, right? I used to work in an Italian restaurant in Dumbo, Brooklyn, and in the morning times, I used to work back there. The one of my favorite drinks I used to love making is an Americano. An Americano is just a double shot of espresso and you let the water run. Oh my God, that's the easiest drink to make. Like when people order Americanos, I'm like, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's so easy. The people that I do not like are the people that like cappuccinos dry. Oh my God. People, hello? Hello? People that order a cappuccino dry is so annoying because that foam has to be so fluffy, so fluffy. And I used to work at an Italian restaurant. Like we had like in the beginning, it was like an Italian deli. And then in the evening time, it would turn into a dine-in restaurant. So you had to learn how to work the barista station and you had to learn how to work as a server and you had to learn how to work at the bar. And I had to learn how to learn about like wine and wine pairings and stuff like that because we sold a lot of prosciutto del Parme. We showed a lot of like artisanal cheeses and we did a lot of charcuterie boards, and there was like a lot of business people that used to come in. So they would want wine with a charcuterie board while they talked business. A lot of people used to make a lot of money in Dumbo, Brooklyn. So I used to work there and I used to work as a barista, and when people would come in and they would eat, they would have wine, and then after they had their food, when they had like a tiramisu or something, they would want like a cappuccino or like a macchiato or like an Americano or like an espresso or something of that nature, because that, you know, you have that after you eat. Apparently when you eat like fancy, like people that eat fancy, they eat a lot of courses. Oh my God, they eat a lot of courses. So, great question, Angela. I have voted yet. We need to please, Biden. Okay. Has work gotten any better? You know what it is? The industry is not what it used to be no more when it comes to serving because of COVID. Like a lot of people don't want to like eat in, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of it is just like DoorDash. A lot of it has been me setting up for like to-go orders. That's what it's been. So like sometimes people tip on their to-go order and that's like a good thing, but like not everybody tips on their to-go order. And when you order from DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats, when you leave a tip, it goes to the Uber driver. It doesn't go to the people at the restaurant that pack the food. So because it's a lot of those like mobile places, we don't get the tip. So it gets a little annoying because you're just working basically to just pack bags all day, but it is what it is. It's just the name of the game right now. I'm still applying to other jobs. Like I went to Target because I'm like, you know what? I want a job like that. Like I want a job like Target, Starbucks, Whole Foods, Costco, Sam's Club, something like that that could give me like a little more steady. That's something that's transferable. So I could say, oh yeah, I have experience working at Costco, so that if I went to another state, I could pick up a job at Costco because I have experience. So I want something like that I can like low-key while I'm figuring out my CNA license, because I'm trying to get my CNA license reinstated. And it might be where I just have to take the practical test again. And if I have to take the practical test again, I might have to take some refresher courses. But I could just look up videos on YouTube on how to do like, you know, a turn and just the standard things that they ask you when you do like a CNA test. CNAs are in demand. But you know what? Like honestly, When are we cooking together? Yo tengo hambre, pero I don't know what to make. Oh, I'm gonna make spaghetti. But I'm trying to learn how to make it vegan. Can I tell you something? I've really been thinking about it, and I feel like my body is telling me to go vegan. Because every time, okay, can I tell you something? It's weird. It's weird. Okay, every time I eat meat, when I'm eating meat, like I don't eat red meat. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork like that. Like I love pork, but I try not to eat pork like that. And then also, like chicken, sometimes when I'm eating chicken, like when I'm chewing it, I'm hyper aware that I'm eating something that's made of flesh. And then I start to think like, yo, like realistically, I'm a carnivore. Like these chickens were slaughtered and I'm eating their carcass. And like that makes me feel some type of way, honestly. Like I'd be like, yo, like I'm eating actual flesh of an animal. And it freaks me out a little bit. And then I start to be hyper aware of the texture. And then that starts to make me think like, what would that be like if I was eating something else? Like, ooh, I don't know, como me da como cosa. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And then, like, you know how like Thanksgiving is coming? I used to love Thanksgiving because I remember when I was young and my mother would let me sazonar the pernil. And you will mix the sofrito with the ajo, with the, when you make a Puerto Rican pernil, you have to majar the ajo with the pilon, with pepper, with a lot of pepper, and then you stuff it in the holes. But when you take the pernil, right, you have to stab holes in it, right? So now that I'm thinking about that, I'm like, yo, honestly, could I ever make a pernil? Like stabbing on it, makes you think like, oh, I don't know, like I'm stabbing in something. So I don't know. I think like my body and my brain is just telling me maybe I should go like a little bit vegan because I'm just super aware of that. So every time I eat meat, como me da asco, and I could never hardly finish it. So I'm going to try to learn how to make the Spanish spaghetti, but vegan. I think you're bugging. Chicken is good. Those are some adult hand gestures. Spaghetti squash tastes good. What are my plans for the week? To work and make money. Target beauty deposit. Girl, lechon is the best. Vegan is really complicated. People think it's easy, but it's not. No, it really is hard. It really is hard. So that's why I'm not going to be like full vegan. I'm going to be vegan-ish. And that's so annoying because, like, okay, honestly, I know I have to stop eating cheese. Like, cheese, oh my God, like, I don't know. I need to regulate my stomach. I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to regulate my stomach. Low key, don't I look mad cute with my hair up like this, like off my neck? I look mad cute, right? Don't I look mad cute? And it gives me neck. Like, it gives me neck. And when you try to, like, look tall, you need a neck. Like, if I was an aristocratic woman, would I be of high birth? When I'm mixed, so I wouldn't be of high birth. Hold on. Well, I want to eat. Well, I like a lot of raw vegetables anyway. Like, you know what? I want to find interesting ways. Like, the Beyond Meat? The Beyond Meat was amazing. And I think I'm going to make relleno de papas. And I think I'm going to make acapurias with the Beyond Meat. So I can still have my Spanish food. And also, I think I'm going to make pateles with jackfruit. Because you know how you can make chicken pateles? I think I'm going to make some pateles, but with jackfruit. And I think it's going to come out exactly the same. Like some pateles with jackfruit. Yeah, I think I could do it. Oh my God, some pateles with jackfruit. Some pateles with jackfruit. Some pateles with jackfruit. Some pateles with jackfruit. Patelito. 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 Yo. Yo, they didn't even know. They didn't even know who a girl was today. They were like, who's this chick that's coming in? This is J-Lo coming in. And I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. Don't misname me. Yes, you could pay homage to J-Lo because she is a beautiful woman, all right? And you can say that I look like her. Thank you for the compliment. But you know who walked in the door today? Diamond walked in the door today. Diamond walked in the door today. And I need you to acknowledge her queendom, all right? I need you to acknowledge her queendom. Where is my crown? You see, that's what's happening. I don't wear my crown and then they forget who I am. Espérate. Espérate. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Now they need to recognize who walked in the door. Diamond walked in the door, baby. Diamond walked in the door. And don't get mad. Don't get mad because everybody catches my gaze, all right? Everybody got to look at me. And you intimidated. I know you are. But you want to know something? Don't be, because I think you're beautiful too. Like, honestly, I don't know why people have hateration. I really don't. I really don't, because I can find beauty in everybody, honestly. And I think that everybody has their own lane. Like, really, I really, really do. I think that everybody has their own lane. And I'm okay with everybody being in their own lane because I'm in my lane, minding my business. I'm just over here shining bright like a diamond. And because you don't believe that you could shine, it's not my problem. You just gotta believe. Like, okay, at some point I have to start to believe that I'm that bitch. Like, honestly, I have to start to believe it. Because if I don't believe it, then what? I'm gonna waste my life. Like, honestly, I don't wanna be at the end of my time and just sit there in regret. Like, I really have to wake up. And honestly, I've been thinking about it. And I think that everything has been leading me back to what I wanted to do. I felt so disappointed that I had to walk away from the camper. And honestly, I really, really, really feel like I can get my traveling, I can try to get a job with a traveling CNA agency, and I can still travel and do van life and go to different places, you know? Like possibly even work remotely. Like, what if I could work in New Mexico or maybe like take a residency in New Zealand or like, I don't know. I don't have any children. I don't have anything holding me back. Like, the world is so big and I feel like I've been kept in such a small box in fear for everything in life. Like I have to worry about everything. You guys, you know, always are concerned for me and I love and appreciate it. But like sometimes I just want to be free and I want to be able to vlog like everybody else. I watch other people who do vlogs and they're able to show where they're at and do all this. And I'm like, why is it that I can't vlog freely and be, you know, happy and be able to show like, even though you're going through like the struggle, you can still be like positive. So that's all I'm saying. So listen, can I ask you a question? So I've been wanting to take pictures, right? I've been wanting to take pictures with the hashtag like savage. And I've been wanting to submit my pictures to a modeling agency, right? So listen, I've been wanting to submit my pictures to a modeling agency because I just want to try it out. Like, why not, right? So listen, here's the situation. I feel embarrassed taking pictures in a hotel because, okay, let me tell you something. I showed you the plate that they came to fix, the maintenance man. I didn't tell you the bochinche. Espérate. If you waited to the very end, you're about to hear some bochinche hot and ready. Listen to the bochinche. Listen to the bochinche. Listen. Remember the guy from probably like 8 lives ago, when I was outside in my truck and I was doing a live on TikTok, I believe. Yeah, it was TikTok. And he was like flirting with me. He got like long hair. He's an older man or whatever the case may be. He came knocking on my door, right? And I opened up the door for him. This was before I was going to work. He came early. I go to work at 9 o'clock. He came here like around 7:23. Knock, knock, knock on the door. I'm sleeping. I have myself wrapped in a blanket. I go and I open up the door. He's like, maintenance. And I'm like, okay. So he comes in and he's like, he sees me wrapped in the blanket. And he's like, had a long night. And I'm like, um, not really. But I did have a long night. But I was taken back by that. Like, okay, so whatever, right? And he was like, yeah, like, what did you do? Or, like, what do you do for work? Like, you work at night? And I was like, no, I don't work at night. Um, I work in retail, right? I told him I work in retail because you never should tell anybody where you work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know him from a hole in the wall. So I'm not going to tell him where I work. So I told him I work in retail, right? Customer service. So he was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, how long you going to stay here? And I'm like, I don't know why you're asking a lot of questions. Like, okay, I gotta be realistic. I am a single woman staying in a hotel room. Okay? And you guys saw yesterday, we had to evacuate the whole hotel because of the alarms going off. So I gotta think realistically and smartly, right? So he's asking me like how long I'm gonna stay in this and the third, and I'm like, yo no sé, like esto me está like it's making me feel uncomfortable. Like, then he was like, do you need me to take your towels? I was like, do you need me to take my towels? I was like, no, thank you. I think maintenance is gonna come soon. So you know what I'm saying? So then he changed it, and then he was like, okay, let me test out the microwave to see if it's not going to malfunction anymore. So he stood there, he put like 2 minutes on the microwave, and he watched it. And then he's having a conversation. And I'm like on my phone trying to like, and then I put up the TV because I'm trying like not to have a conversation with him because my thing is I'm in my hotel room, you know what I'm saying? Like I paid the money, so I should be entitled to like not I shouldn't have to feel obligated to answer questions to anybody. Like I'm the person staying here, you're the worker, you're here like to service me, right? And it's not even to like be like I'm better than that, no, but it's just that like that made me feel a little uncomfortable. So whatever, it just seemed like he kept on talking, but at this point I was ignoring him because I was already feeling uncomfortable because I felt like he was asking too many questions about like my stay, and that was making me feel uncomfortable. Can I tell you something? Let me see our comments. Right? Okay, so I'm not bugging. Uncuffed like my lipstick. Yo no tengo hombre. Yo no tengo marido. Ni tampoco un hombre. Solamente soy le cangri cuando tu llama te responde. Yo no soy tu marido. Ni tampoco tu hombre. Cuando tu llama te responde. Yo no soy tu marido, ni tampoco tu hombre. Solamente soy el cangri cuando tu llama te responde. I like it better when my hair was up, right? Right? I like it better when my hair was up. You live for the wig? I live for the wig too. So listen, right? Basically, what they're doing is they're doing a rotation, right? So they're doing a rotation. So when I come in, they let people out. But because I'm the last girl in, I get kind of like the after where everybody else gets. So I get the stragglers that come in. But it's okay for now. Like, I'm not, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. So far, the way it's going, if it doesn't pick up, realistically, I'm not making enough money to live here for another month. If I do the math, like when you a server, you average up what you make in a day, and then you kind of do like money, right? You do money calculations, and you're like, okay, well, it seems like I'm averaging like $35 daily. If I do the math and I continue to work $35 daily, realistically, I'm not going to be able to afford where I'm living. So then you got to think about plan B. And that's another thing, right? I think I'm going to do van life. You know, I have the money there in the PayPal pool. That was the original plan. I still have everything for the camper. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? If I find one that's cheap enough, why can't I continue to like explore van life? Like, nobody said it was off the table, and I could still try, because realistically, I'm putting money into something that I don't want to be held down. Like, I want to be able to still travel. So I have a month. I have a month to figure out what I'm gonna move into. You can hear when people are walking past your door. I'm gonna do van life. I'm gonna do it. I don't know how my life is gonna change, but for some reason, listen, for some reason, I feel like my life is gonna change within the next month. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my life is gonna change within the next month. I don't know how, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like in 1 month my life is gonna change for the better. So we're gonna come back a month from now, and we're gonna see come back a month from now, and we're gonna see how my life has changed. You remind me of a bad teacher. I don't have a ruler. Oh, put out your hands. You've been bad. Put out your hands. Bow, bow. You've been naughty. Van life is money? What does that mean? Van life is money. Naughty. I'm going to be in my acting. You can see me as an actress. Guys, can I tell you a secret? I would love to join a dating show. Like, you know, like maybe like The Bachelor. Like, couldn't you see me like on a show, like a reality, like love show or something like that? think about it, right? Like, I don't know, think about it. Like Singles Island. I don't know what type of reality, like, love show there is. But I think I want to try. Like, you don't think you could see me? I'm single. Why not try? I want to try out for reality TV. I really do want to try out for reality TV. Why not? Yo no tengo hombre, yo no tengo marido, ni tampoco un hombre, ni tengo un cangri cuando tamo te responde. I don't even have none of that. Right? I should. I should try out for reality TV. Why not? Wouldn't y'all love to see me on reality TV? My double chin don't look that big today. Right? My double chin don't look that big today. It looks a little thinnish. Oh, the video is 40 minutes long. I'm going to have to end the video, okay, guys? I love y'all for watching. Bendiciones. I'm going to go live on Instagram.